Zero problems.
Zero problems.
Stephen A., back to you.
David, Stephen A. wants to weigh in.
Go ahead.
You know that.
But first of all, I'm a qualify my comments, preface my comments by saying, first of all, the bus, Jerome Bettis, that's my man. Jeff Saturday, you know I love you, but that's some nonsense right there, right now. And I'm gonna tell you why it's nonsense. Because we're not talking about the business side. We're talking about how he handled it. We're talking about what he has allowed to be disseminated to the masses. His agent is on the record saying, we know Carson Wentz is going to be the quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles for the future. As far as we're concerned, it's not a competition. He's not going to have a chance to compete for the job, when in fact the Eagles not only guaranteed $22 million, but literally have stated we expect him to open the season as the starting quarterback. So what he wants is security in terms of knowing he's going to be the guy. I don't recall Jeff Saturday getting that security. I don't recall Jerome Bettis getting that security. Most people, in terms of heated competition on the professional level, which is the elite level when you're talking about the National Football League, the only type of dudes who have that level of security are guys who actually won. You tell me, Jeff Saturday, one guy who was allowed to go out there and project himself as somebody who was deserving of security when they got a starting quarterback record being 12 games under 500 in 5 years, never took a team to the postseason, and only one time in their career did they even register a 500 record, which was the last year in that dysfunctional environment known as Chip Kelly's Philadelphia Eagles. What in what world does a quarterback with that absence of production have that level of guarantee? Stephen A., I agree with you from that standpoint. From a player perspective, it's different, but go ahead.
Yeah, here's where you're mistaken, and this is where I disagree with you on this side. I don't care. Sam Bradford is fighting for Sam Bradford in the offseason. Sam Bradford ain't fighting for the Philadelphia Eagles in the offseason. He signed his money. He didn't like they were going to do. He tried to shop himself to go to a team who's going to like him better. So you're just upset that he's trying to market himself. At the end of the day, he hasn't affected any other player on the Philadelphia Eagles. He hasn't affected the organization, other than he and Carson Wentz may not be the best friends and doing dinner every Thursday night. But from the edge of the from the player's seat, as long as he comes in and plays and produces, that's all we care about. Let me tell you what happens in the NFL. Self-preservation and ego drive our game. Sam Bradford will get on the field and do his very best to play and play well for the Philadelphia Eagles. That's what every one of the 52 other guys cares about.
You're not getting away with this,
about Sam Bradford, what he and his family want to do, where he wants to go. I care that Sam Bradford goes on the field and plays good, so I get money in my pocket and get some extra bonuses.
Hold on. And Stephen A., those are salient points. Those are salient points. Those are valid arguments, Jeff Saturday. But what you're missing, Jeff, is what he said. We understand that business aspect. I'm not disputing that. What he said was what he said. We know that he's in the business side of it all, but he wanted guarantees. And the fact of the matter is, we ain't talking about him missing OTAs. He literally said he had no intention of showing up, was threatening not to show up and fulfill his responsibilities because he was going to have to compete. And to allow that message to be disseminated to the masses, which includes his contemporary, is embarrassing. That's like you sitting up there when you were playing and saying, I'm not going to show up and earn my check for this guaranteed contract that I signed because you got me competing against somebody. He was quoted as saying
posturing. We all know from a player that he was posturing.
Well, I'm getting on the posture. He's got bad posture. He's got bad posture.
Not to show up. Every player in the locker room knew he was going to come back and show up.
Whatever. Jesse got bad posture. How about that? Can I get that? He got bad posture. Can I get that?
You're lucky you're in
Can I get that?
David.
First take. I mean, Sports Center coast to coast.
No,
We'll
it's
continue after
First
this.
Center. It's
Thank
First
you.
Center is what it's called, David. Coming up
I
next,
kind of like
more
that.
quarterback
I kind of like that. I kind of like that. That's a good idea,
Bill
Kevin.
Holland will tell us when to start